For our ball mount, what you're gonna wanna do when you're hooking up to your trailer is you're gonna wanna ensure that the tack welds on the ball are facing approximately 10 o'clock when standing at the hitch. Once you have them sitting about 10 o'clock, you're gonna want to stick it inside the hitch and latch it down. The reason why our connection process is important is because if you don't do it, as soon as you try to move the dolly forward or reverse, you're gonna have slop in your hitch. So you're gonna be having to fight with the handle, wanting to tip down or flip out of the hitch. What you're gonna do in order to tighten the ball mount down is you're gonna spin this counterclockwise. What this is doing is it's sucking the whole ball mount tight to the bottom of the hitch, eliminating the ability for it to pivot. As you can see, there's no possible play whatsoever. What that's doing is it's essentially creating a secondary jack post on the front of your trailer, which now allows the unit to pivot freely around the post here without having to worry about the dolly tipping forward or reverse or side to side. So once you have this hand tight, you want to grab the tightening rod and you'll want to take an extra couple turns in order for this to be extra snug. Once you've done that, what you'll do is you'll wheel over your Scout and drop the ball mount into the receiver tube. Once you have the ball mount seated into the receiver tube, you're gonna wanna spin the jack post and lower it all the way down. For this situation, we're gonna be using the Scout to go from gravel up about approximately 3-inch lip onto pavement, and then we're gonna be moving across the parking lot up a slight grade into one of our shipping bays. So as you can see, because of our ball mount system here, I'm not having to fight with the handle wanting to move up or down on me. The unit is staying completely level, and because of our one wheel design, I'm able to easily pivot the unit and push where I need to go.